We are going to talk about Uganda.
Yeah.
And Uganda, before I start, I want to let people know that Uganda is in the east of Africa.
Yes.
And there's been the independence since
Independence in 1962.
1962.
Yes.
So Uganda is about 55 years old today.
Yes.
Yes. And as we know, to date, there have been one president for the last 30 years. Mm-hmm. That means the president have spent more than half of the independence of Uganda people. That's the meaning of what we are saying.
Yeah.
The president have spent more than half the half-life of the independence.
Yes.
So how is Uganda generally?
Uganda is Uganda is a good country, but the political system really I don't think it's good. People are scared, I think, according to the way the president takes issues in his own hands.
Okay, so what kind of issues are you talking about? Is it like crime?
Okay, the crime rate is high, and when a president comes out in public and says, "I'm not an employee for anyone."
This is very special. This is what they did last week.
Yes.
According to the news, he did that last week.
Last
week.
Yes.
More than 5 days ago.
Yes.
He said that he is not
He's not an employee for anyone.
Okay.
He doesn't work for anyone. He works for himself.
Okay.
And this has shocked people. Yeah. Everyone is shocked. How a president can say something like that. People are asking themselves, who is a president? What is the work of a president if he says he's not serving people? Yeah.
So who is responding now? How are the Uganda people responding? How are they responding? Are they very furious? Are they going to the street to talk about this, or are they just talking behind them?
Yeah, they're not practically going to the streets, but you can see the reactions from every corner in the social media. Everyone is talking.
But in Uganda, is it free to speak? Can I go if I'm a Ugandan, now like you are a Ugandan, is this free? Can we speak our opinions in Uganda?
In most cases, I've seen people trying to speak in the streets and they've ended up behind bars.
Okay.
So there's a.
So the freedom of speech in Uganda, you cannot guarantee.
Yes, you cannot guarantee where you will end up at the end of the day. You can speak. It's actually depends on what you're speaking about.
Okay.
Some topics.
But as we are speaking now from Tell Africans, we don't have any problem because now we're just trying to tell the people what is going on in Uganda. And in Europe, how are the Ugandans responding as far you've seen today?
So far, Ugandans in Europe, especially in Switzerland, I think their political views are not really, they're not so interested in politics.
Okay. Do you have an embassy here in Switzerland?
Yes, we do have.
This president, how old is he? Because now we know that he has already spent 30 years in a seat.
I think he's about 70.
We are going to find more about it and tell Africans.
Yes, you can find. You can try to find out. I think he's around 71 or 72 years.
How much population do you have in Uganda?
It's about 38 million.
38 million. Uganda is a small place, huh?
It's small,
because Nigeria is about 180. So this is about 30%, less than 30% of the Nigerian population.
Yeah.
But how kind of food do you eat there, and how is the condition to eat, and how much can someone eat per day?
Well, I cannot say how much someone can eat per day because most of the people have food in their gardens.
Okay.
We have.
So what is the minimum wage for Uganda?
We don't have a minimum wage.
Okay.
What can feed you is what you work for.
Okay, so what's the currency? What's the name of the currency?
Shilling.
Shilling. How much shilling can make $1?
$1, it's about 3,000.
3,000
Ugandan shillings.
For $1?
Yes.
How much will it take me to have a house, a building in Uganda?
It depends on what kind of building.
A big one.
A big one. How big? Commercial or?
An upstairs, one building upstairs with 4 flats. With the flats being minimum of 3 rooms per flat.
It can take you maybe something like $50,000.
$50,000. This is much.
Or maybe 40. Okay, with the land as well. You have to purchase the land first. Yeah.
So how much can I buy a land on 100 by 50? The one they mean when they say one plot.
Where?
In Uganda.
In the capital or outside the capital?
Harare.
Harare.
No,
That's
Zimbabwe,
Zimbabwe.
Uganda,
Kampala.
Yes, sorry.
Yes. If it's around Kampala, 50 by 100, I think you can get it at around $10,000.
This is expensive because in Nigeria, in my local area, you can have
In
a
my
land.
local area, you can have a land at $1,000.
Okay.
Yes.
So we need a local house in Uganda.
It depends on where you want to live.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Kampala is quite expensive.
It's very expensive,
it's
yes.
a city and
Yes.
it should be expensive.
Yeah, it's the
So
capital.
generally, what do you have to tell the Ugandans in the diaspora? What are the problems they face as Africans?
As Ugandans, most of the time, the problem they face back home is actually their families.
Okay.
Like they come, they work so hard, they earn something, and they send back home. And most of the time, you send back home, and nothing is done with your money.
Okay.
Someone takes what
Yeah.
you earn hardly. This is a big problem all Ugandans face in the diaspora. And secondly, they are misused again by people back home.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. People are not true to them.
Yes,
Okay.
people are not true to them, and this has brought them to separate themselves. People in the diaspora, especially in Europe, people are so separated. Ugandan people are very, very separated.
So in Switzerland, how many are you? How many Ugandans are in Switzerland?
I
if you can
can't
say?
know. I can't know the number, but we're not very many, and
know.
we are very separated. Like, it's not easy to find a
Like
Ugandan.
typical Africans, huh? Yeah.
Yes, you cannot find a Ugandan community
Okay.
in Switzerland.
So now we are building one.
Yes.
Yeah, we are going to build one.
I'm glad if we will be able
We'll
to
build
do
one. So any Uganda that is watching this video now, speak to them in your language. Tell them that we are here for them. Tell Africans. Yeah.
Hello, Bannayuganda bannange mbalamusizaako nnyo. Tufunye omukisa, tufunye platform kwe tusobola okwogerera, and platform bagita Tell Africans. Buli nsi erinako program yaayo. Kakati eno ye program yaffe Bannayuganda, era nga nze nja okuba nga mbaweereza ku eno TV. Weereza obubaka bwo, weereza omulamwa gw'oyagala tuwogereko, weereza ebirowoozo byo. Genda ku Facebook onoonye Tell Africans. Ogende ne ku YouTube.
Yeah.
Genda ku YouTube otekemu Tell Africans.
Twitter, Tell Africans.
Yes, go to Twitter, go to Instagram. Oja kulaba videos zetuteekayo, oja laba everything that's going on. You will see and follow up. Let's keep in touch. Let's not separate from each other. Just let's come together and see how we put our country a step ahead.
So if you want to hail Ugandans, how do you hail each other? Like Nigeria, we say, great Nigeria, great. How do you say this in Uganda?
Oh my God.
We have to greet them before we go. So if you want to say great Ugandans, you say great. Or do you have it in your own local language?
No.
Okay, so let's say it together.
Great Uganda, great.
Great Ugandans,
Great.
Great Ugandans,
Great.
Tell Africans. Go to our website, it's tellafricans.ch. Facebook, Tell Africans, YouTube, Tell Africans, Twitter, Tell Africans. This is the Uganda TV, Switzerland, Tell Africans. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Saza mugabo ole mulungi mamusudde ddalo topita kiri mululu mukwano gw'omunjo nkubya ndululu because me and you is like a 1+1. I am the butter and the bread is you. Me and you is like a